If you had a big old building in South Belfast, what would you do with it?
Next time on Off Grid Christianity.
We are employed by the Methodist Church. They had a big old church building on the Ormeau Road that had a declining congregation. They encouraged us when we were coming back from India. They basically offered us a job and they said, would you do something innovative? If you had a big old building in South Belfast, what would you do with it that's in keeping with 150 years of legacy and sort of Methodist tradition on the Ormeau Road? How would you then interpret that into something which is contemporarily relevant and could be a blessing? But the building on the foundation stone of the Balnaphine Methodist Church, when the foundation stone was laid, the person said, let this building be a light and a blessing to the local neighbourhood. And I think that's what we want to carry on. Because in one sense, I think big old church buildings can go dark. You know, if they're only used 1 hour a week, 2 hours a week, and there's a cold, empty building for the rest of the week. And I think that's what we wanted to relight or renew. You know, there's plenty to work with. There's a tremendous legacy. There's lots of faithfulness. And the building itself is a multi-million-pound asset that's been basically paid for over and over by the local community over the decades. So our thought was, how can we give this back to the community so it actually does become a light and a blessing to everybody, not just a private members club? So that churches can, any organisation can turn in on itself and become that way. So that was our challenge, and that's what we've set about doing over the last 6 years.
So please join me with our special guests, David and Jill Hines, who are pioneer mission leaders in South Belfast, Northern Ireland. It is a podcast not to be missed, as it will encourage you as to what can be done in any community. Until then, cheerio. And if you haven't already hit the like and subscribe button, please do. It means a lot. Thank you.